The Peugeot 3008 is a newcomer to the crossover category, where manufacturers promise to combine all the advantages of a hatchback, sports utility vehicle and people carrier into a single, and in this case, compact package. And if initial sales are anything to go by, bearing in mind this crossover was only launched at the end of October, Peugeot has hit the sweet spot, delivering a car that blends style, cabin comfort and safety. Wherever you sit in the 3008, you'll be genuinely amazed at the optional panoramic glass roof. This one is made from reinforced laminated glass, and at an impressive 1.6 meters squared, it dominates the cabin space. Further cabin features support the overall sense of space and luxury. For example, the front and rear seats are filled with dual density foam to better support your posture, and there's plenty of leg and headroom for rear passengers. What I really noticed though is the attention to detail. The leather stitching, the glossy plastics, the way the instruments line up is superb, as is the rear boot light that doubles as a fully detachable torch. This storage compartment is great too. It's immense. But here's where Peugeot let themselves down. The lid for this compartment hinges away from the driver, the torch is made of inexpensive plastics, and the instrument stalks on the steering wheel column are impossible to read. Harsh? Maybe, but overall this is a big step up for Peugeot. As a driver, you'll certainly notice the ergonomic cockpit. Whilst at first glance it may seem at odds with the high driving position, Peugeot has opted to put the driver in a wraparound control panel, the same thing you'd normally find in a hot hatch or sports car. And it really works. You feel immersed in the controls and very much in charge of the car. The high driving position still gives you that excellent visibility, but without the feeling of sitting in an armchair that plagues larger people carriers and 4x4s. You'll also love Peugeot's multi-flex interior. The seats fold down as you'd expect, but as a nice touch, Peugeot allow you to do this from the tug of a lever in the boot. Where it really differs though is with the 3-position boot floor. The lowest position maximises the boot capacity with the seats up. Next notch up and with the seats down, you get a completely flat loading bay. And at the third and final level, you end up with a double boot, ideal for loading up with a big shop. The split tailgate is the pièce de résistance. It supports a 200 kg load, or a decent sized hamper and a couple of kids at those mini tournaments on a Saturday morning. The 3008 also showcases Peugeot's latest technology advances. So in addition to front, side and rear absorption structures, you get 6 airbags, an automatic electronic parking brake, bi-directional xenon lights, and our favourite, a distance meter on the car's futuristic heads-up display. Of course, the car also received the full 5 stars under the newly revised Euro NCAP protocol in 2009. All of which reconfirms the crossover's raison d'etre. Here is a hatchback, people carrier, sports utility vehicle that raises the bar, blending all the things an owner wants without sacrificing the important stuff: flexibility, comfort and safety. I'm Ben Kelly, on Cars.